Please take your seats quickly, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Hi guys, welcome to 1minutetennis.com. In today's session, I want to talk to you about the drop shot. I think the drop shot has changed in tennis enormously in the last few years. Maybe 15, 20 years ago, serve and volley was the disruptive influence in the baseline game of tennis. But today, the drop shot is the great disruptor. I want to show you why the drop shot is becoming more prevalent and more aggressive and more effective than ever. And I want to show you the technique of the drop shot so that you can add this movement into your game and totally dominate games with your drop shot. In the recent French Open quarter-final between Novak Djokovic and Alexander Zverev, he actually had a statistic that is almost mind-blowing. He hit more drop shot winners than he hit second serves. He had 40 drop shots in the 4-set match and hit 36 or won the point 36 times after the drop shot. This was more drop shot winners than second serves, and this is incredible. So why is this happening? How can the drop shot suddenly be one of the most dominant parts of the game? So for over 100 years, the drop shot was regarded as a touch shot with a gentle, careful caress of the ball, sending the ball low and short over the net. But in today's game, it now is a genuine stroke. The drop shot is attacked as the players play a full, fast and aggressive stroke. The reason for this is that if we send the ball into the air higher, then the backspin has time to bite and send the ball out to the side. Remember, you win the point when the ball bounces twice. If I send the ball very low over the net, but the second bounce is further down the court, then it's easier for the opponent to reach. Even if I send the ball substantially high, then if the second bounce is very close to the first bounce, then I'm going to win the point easily. The average height of Carlos Alcaraz's drop shot last year, the average height was 2.1 meters as it cleared the net. And yet he had the most effective drop shot in the world. So let's now look at what's changed in terms of technique in the drop shot, for the ball to be hit higher, faster, and for the second bounce to be stopping so close to the first bounce. And the first thing to understand is that there is zero wrist movement in the drop shot. The drop shot is about control. Almost everybody watching this video will make the drop shot with a wrist movement here, and the drop shot should have zero wrist movement. We should be moving like this. To check this, if you put your finger and thumb from your forearm to the racket grip and then make the drop shot stroke, then the stroke shouldn't change at all, as there is no movement whatsoever of the wrist. This gives us a great deal of control. And the second thing is we want to avoid any forward momentum in the stroke. So there's a very subtle but important or essential footwork pattern to the drop shot. And when I play off the forehand, my right foot goes behind my left foot when I make the stroke. When I play off the backhand, my left foot goes behind my right foot when I play the stroke. This avoids any forward momentum whatsoever. See, without this, the natural thing to do is to go forwards. But when I pull the foot behind, the left foot behind the right foot, now my body is locked and I now have only the swing of the racket sending any impetus and momentum into the ball. But to get the feel of this, we need to practice. And here's a great drill on how to practice and get the feel of the drop shot almost instantly. And if you try this drill and if you can implement it, then within minutes you will have a world-class drop shot. So to get the feel of this, have a friend, partner, coach or ball machine send balls to you into this ideal drop shot area. And what we're going to do is I'm going to spin the ball back to myself with a fixed wrist and with correct footwork, and then gently send the ball over the net. Back to myself, and then over the net. Back to myself, and then over the net. And back to myself, and then over the net. And now I'm going to try the same exercise, but we're going to measure the drop shot. If the ball bounces in the service box and never crosses the service line, this is a great drop shot. If the ball bounces in the service box and bounces a minimum of 4 bounces before it crosses the line, this is a good drop shot. And anything that bounces 3 times, 2 times, once, or even passes the service line is a loser. And this is the same movement that I'm making when I send the ball back to myself and then to the opponent. But it's actually easier because I've got so much more space to work with. Because we're not hitting the ball at 500 kilometers an hour, it's very easy to think of the drop shot as a safe shot. But remember, the drop shot is the most aggressive shot in tennis. Use these techniques, keep the wrist firm. It's not a touch shot, it's an aggressive shot. Keep the swings reasonably fast. Make sure that your back foot, or right foot for the forehand and left foot for the backhand, is going behind the body to stabilize your body. And then make sure you have enough height on the ball. And when you do that, the second bounce will be super close to the first bounce and your drop shot will become a real weapon. If you like this or any other of my ideas, check out the books on Amazon. The books explain every aspect of the game and they give detailed scientific explanations of the strokes and then super simple illustrated examples of how to make this game simple, easier, and how to apply change to your game. Or for a really more personalized approach, try one-to-one online coaching. It's very unusual, but it's inexpensive, it's really effective, and it simply works. We combine video analysis with one-to-one personalized lessons for you. It really is so effective. For more information, check out the website or email me. Make sure that the most aggressive shot in tennis, the great disruptor of the modern game, is a part of your game. And also remember that this can be used very effectively at 3.0, 3.5 levels, very often on second serve returns. This is a great shot to use for breaking up the patterns with the opponent, for taking control of the points, and for winning more matches. Thanks for watching. See you next time for more unique tennis lessons that really work.